Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking our shot at the first boss of the game, at Operation 1C. But just real quick, I went back through the first stage and the second stage just to kind of mop up some things I missed. Got a couple wonderful ones in the first stage I had missed, actually. And also got Ukemi from the Wonderful Mart, because I had a credit card from all of the vegetables that you can collect. Ukemi, I'll probably demonstrate it if I can in here, but basically you get hit, and if you hit the jump button right as you touch the ground, you'll do a little flip and recover, and you will have all your damage nullified. It keeps your ranking intact. It's pretty useful, so if you ever see the camera just zoom in on me and it gets all flashy, you'll know why. And before we begin real quick, just some fun trivia. A lot of voice talent in this game's pretty prolific, and a lot of them have done superhero stuff. So right off the bat, Charlie Slatter is Wonder Red, and he has voiced the Flash in a number of different animated forms. He was Flash in the Superman animated series way before they did Justice League. And I guess some of the more recent shows he has also been the Flash. Wonder Blue is Roger Craig Smith, who a lot of people will know as Sonic the Hedgehog's current voice. He is Ezio in Assassin's Creed, Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, and he's also Captain America in a number of Marvel shows. And then we just got Wonder Green, and Wonder Green is portrayed by Kari Walren, and she has been in a lot of different things. A lot of people will know her as Haruko from Fooly Cooly. She's Kagami in Lucky Star, and a lot of different characters all throughout Western animation in particular. She's, I know she's somebody in the Loud House, but I can't remember who. And then she's, I think the Enchantress, and I think maybe Wasp in a lot of the Avengers cartoons. So and this is like the only like boy role I can really think that she's done. And then I guess just aside from the other cast members we'll be meeting later, Laura Bailey is also Alice here, and you'll probably know her in a lot of different stuff. She's all over the place at video games, movies, or animated shows, and even anime. She's in a lot of like big budget, like Naughty Dog productions now. She's in let's see, she used to start out as like Lust in Full Metal Alchemist. She was really all over the place. A lot of different animated roles. Like she's Shin-Chan, I believe, in the English dubs of Crayon Shin-Chan. She's the cast lead Toru in Fruits Basket, and it just kind of goes on. I'll try to introduce the voice cast for some characters as we go, but enough of that. We're going to start our final boss fight here. I've tried this a couple times off camera on another file just to try to practice and make it a little less painful to watch. We'll see how it goes, because there's a lot of moving parts here. I'm going to do my best to explain as we go.
Alice, full speed to the Goddess of Blossoms.
Why the rush? It is just a statue, is it not?
Shows how much you know, Monsieur Smarty Pants. She's the symbol of the city. We can't just stand by and let those aliens defile her.
It's worse. The super reactor powering Margarita is inside the goddess. If
Uh-oh.
Jerk knocks it offline, Earth is done for.
Yeah, and the end of the world thing he just said.
I think we know who wears these smarty pants around here.
Touche, dude.
Goddess of Blossoms at 1,000 meters. Large jerk matter signature in the vicinity.
What on earth?
Well, that's no good.
The key to unlocking the Earthling shield is in our grasp. Once it is destroyed, the hole we blow open will leave them defenseless. Now to roll out the red carpet for an award-winning alien invasion.
You gotta love Laambo.
Time for that alien to eat missiles.
No, we can't risk damaging the statue.
Ultra high-res imaging on the way.
Oh man, it's gonna be in 4K and everything. Oh, look how good that looks. Uh-oh.
That kid. Luca.
Oh boy.
Alas, we are done for! Maman!
Energy readings nominal inside the statue. The super reactor is still operational.
Alice, full speed ahead. We're going to get back that statue. Wonderful 100, prepare to deploy on deck. We've got new rules of engagement. I'm approving the use of unlimited form. Make the most of it, and get me back my goddess.
Roger. Shirogane drive limiters deactivated. Engaging unlimited form.
Here we go.
By collecting elementary atomic particles from space, Wonderful Ones are able to form a limitless energy source for their Sentinel suit's next-generation Shirogane drives. This is Emergency Operation Mode Unlimited Form. Disabling their Shirogane drive limiters, they push their suits to reach new levels of Unite energy capacity.
We're unlocking our 8th gate Bankai right now.
Comes at a cost. Extended operation in unlimited form can cause considerable damage to team members, and an overheating drive can explode with teratons of force. The ultimate
Teratons.
weapon is the ultimate double-edged sword.
So I hope you like this animation because we're going to be seeing it a lot, and you can't skip it, even on a subsequent playthrough of the level.
Team, fall in!
It's pretty cool though. Everybody gets a little cape and they get the little face mask, and your Unite gauge is charged the whole way. So that's actually pretty handy.
The wonderful 101!
Thank you, Green.
Incredible! Not even Ohrowchee can break through this thing. The goddess of blossoms is no delicate flower. Let's see how she holds up when we hurl her into the city from outer space.
Don't do that, please.
Face! You ain't getting away from me!
Where did this child come from?
How did you hear him?
No matter, Ohrowchee, to the stratosphere!
So, real quick, Luca is voiced...
Spiky-headed freak!
Okay, I'll let him get that in.
There, invaders.
Luca is voiced by Debbie Derryberry, who people will know as Jimmy Neutron, or Zatch from Zatch Bell, and that's like all I really know her from. It's an interesting pick.
Is absolutely wonderful. Don't change a thing. Just give me a second to smash your beloved goddess into 1.735 million little pieces. Give or take 3 or 4.
I'd rather you didn't, actually. And here's our proper boss introduction. Daiku Ohrowchee revived. A lot of people probably know the Yamata no Ohrowchee. It's a mythical, like, 8-headed serpent thing. This is it's a liberal interpretation. So here we go. We're going to be controlling the Virgin Victory today in one of the first of many shoot-'em-up sections. I'm not the best at these, so we're going to do our best. But we can boost and we can fire. You just kind of want to keep shooting the thing. They're going to shoot attacks at you. You can knock them down, or cancel them out rather. The little like blue blobs will gum up the rower here. So you want to get rid of them as quickly as you can. Destroy any debris. Just kind of keep it going. Also murder your thumbs while you're doing this, because this can hurt a lot, actually. But if you want like the pure platinum time requirement, you have to just master mashing like crazy. You can hold the button too, but you'll go a lot slower. They're gonna slam into this ship or this building here. We're gonna boost to get past that, and hopefully I can just keep this going. This is gonna take. I think the heads take a bit more damage, but they're harder to hit. But, the body works just as well, just as long as you're hitting the thing. I think this section goes on a little long, even if you're, like, really good at it, but Hideki Kamiya loves him some shoot-'em-ups, so who am I to really disagree with that, I guess. He loves Star Fox. He would love to do a Star Fox one day, but Platinum already helped with a Star Fox and didn't really go very well, so Not that that's really their fault, I don't think. We can just avoid these two, I guess. We don't have to shoot them down. I think you get some points. Yeah, you get some 10 points. It's, you know, it's better than nothing. Almost done. Not too bad. My first go with this, it took me a bit, because I was exclusively trying to hit the heads, and, you know, it's nice, but you gotta be able to sustain it to actually have it matter in the long run here. There we go. So now you want to line up so that little reticle there turns green. Whoops, I messed up there. So this will take a second. It's a little finicky. You gotta get like right on it. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And we're gonna run on this chain quick. You gotta keep your balance. You can't really dash through here or jump or anything, but just try to get through it as fast as you can. And now we're just gonna Shadow the Colossus this thing.
The worms still squirm. Ohrowchee, bury them.
Uh-oh. Okay. We got this. Man, it's a good thing he has handlebars on his wing there. We got some spikes coming up here. Just kind of run over those. We even got a dodge bonus for that. That's neat. Alright, there we go. Now we're on the main battlefield. You're going to want to use sword or gun here. If the only things that are going to reach the heads. But we'll have ways of doing a bit more damage here in a second. In fact, we're going to want to switch to hand. There we go. Or not. Okay, the fire's gone. So, we want to get these guys to spit up as many people as we can. In fact, I'm going to go back to hand again, because they're going to fire that off. I'm going to be able to just get stronger from that. Yeah, oh wait, and now it's a laser, I believe. Yep. And we'll just reflect that. So this is going to be a boss fight that's kind of using everything that we've been taught so far. Get a few more people here. 74. We're going to eventually want to build up to 100. And another important thing to kind of note, these attacks they're doing can't really be reflected back with guts until we have 100 people. Uh-oh. Don't think so. Channel your inner Jojo for that punch. Or your inner Ridley scraping Samus along a building, actually, I guess. Okay, then. Okay, so when that little, like, cut-in pops up, you want to have the appropriate morph out. You don't have to swing, you just have to have it ready. And that does a little bit of damage. Okay, and this, if I'm... Nope, I didn't quite get the Ukemi there, but it's okay. Try to get everybody back from being dazed. Back to hand. Oh, this... Okay, this section, actually... we gotta be careful here. Debris gonna fall. You can reflect it back with guts, I believe. But you gotta be, like, right on it. I'm not doing well on that at all. But in a second... There we go. There did some damage. So, remember that shield? We're gonna want this. Oh. Okay. What? Okay, this shouldn't be happening. Okay. I didn't mean to stun him with that, but... So now they're going to do a... Or not. Okay, I think I guess I screwed up a... Yeah, I guess I screwed up a section there. That's weird. I wonder if that's a glitch. They're supposed to do, like, this sonic scream once you have the shield out, and they didn't do it. I guess this shield isn't really going to do anything. It didn't even save my members. It kind of sucks. Okay. I can't let go of this. There we go. Okay. Well, we're still powered up from that. So this section's unfortunately not going quite as well as I would have liked, but no, it is what it is. Okay, so now we got almost everybody. Oh, here we go. Here's Laambo. Next phase starting here. And he's about the same as before. Ooh. Okay. Do our best to just kind of wail on him here. And just remember, you can't really guts a lot of his attacks. You can get behind him to do some damage, though, which is good. And eventually we'll break through that sword, but we want to get out of here as quickly as we can here. This is where multi-unite morph would really come in handy, but fortunately not quite going to happen. There we go. Now he's a little dizzy. Yeah, we'll just rely on the dodge, really, at this point. There we go. Broke through, and that takes him out. Ah, crap. One of these days I'll get the Ukemi right, but you gotta be able to see where your character is half the time, too. Oh, let's see if we can get some damage off on these guys quick. There we go. There we go. Now we finally can get our 100. There we go. So now we'll be able to... Actually, yeah, those are bites, so we can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. Yeah, this one... Okay, we're in for another go at this. So unfortunately, this isn't going quite as well as it could have. I don't understand what happened before with that shield. There we go. Like, that does a fair amount of damage. But, yeah, unfortunately... Okay, let's try this again. This should work better. There we go. And look how much damage that did. There we go. Finally. Okay, so that was a little longer than it should have been, but, you know, we can deal with it. Okay, sword as big as we can. Let's go 100 strong for an extra 10,000 points. And just overkill this sucker. Okay. So now our goal is to use Unite build and make a new eyeball. And you need 100 people for this. You can actually trigger this sequence a lot earlier, but you'd have to wail on the other head to get the get more people to get spat out to convert. So this isn't so bad. This is probably how a lot of people will go with this fight, or maybe even a little worse. Taking a lot more hits than I would have liked, but we're almost there. But there's still plenty more.
Didn't your mother tell you to treat other people's toys with respect? Now I'm going to have to take it out.
Uh-oh. Okay then, so now we are in Freefall against the world's largest building. You should have a...
Let's get her back.
So we have a time limit here. Don't panic. You have more than enough time to do this. We're just going to try and hurt Ohrowchee as much as we can. Get these propane tanks, reflect lasers, anything we really can. Of course, like everything else, we have to grab it with the hand. And after enough punishment, Ohrowchee's going to just try and destroy the platform. We can just mash jump and you'll be fine. It's not really that strict. You can also shoot him with gun, and the bullets will home in, do a little bit of damage, but you're probably going to get the most out of it with the hand. And now we can guts and do a bunch of damage here. Not as much as I would have liked though, but it's okay. Keep doing a bit more damage here. Do a couple shots. We'll eventually home in, but he's gonna be coming our way. Okay. We're getting there. A couple more hits. And as you can see, it's only been like a minute, so we're doing pretty well on time. Here he comes. Like, it freeze frames while you're doing the jumping, so you should be fine. And we're going to get ever closer to the statue as we're doing this. Very persistent, but we got this. Okay. Finally at the statue. And we know exactly what to do with sword or with beams by now. And we should also know what to do with explosives by now. There we go. And we're just gonna wail on this ship until it blows up. Uh-oh.
Not so fast, worms. My technobo would like to have a word with you. And that word is die.
No. We're gonna try and clash with him. So Lambo's going to charge us 3 times, and you want to just have a big sword ready to just meet his swing. The timing's not too bad on normal, but on like hard and above, it's pretty demanding. And with a big sword, it's a lot easier too. This section, I remember, took me a long time to do when I first played, because I didn't quite know what I was supposed to be doing. But it's pretty generous overall. Okay, the final clash. Just kind of motion over towards the arrow, and it's time for the final blow. Yeah, split it wide open, Raiden.
The same fight, dude? That was all me.
Oh, he's not. He's got it.
Feeling a bit beside yourself, Laambo? My men are less forgiving than I was.
Oh. That's curious. I give him gumption. You know, he kept himself together. Okay. That's the first boss of the game. I hope that was not a little too overwhelming for people. Hey, that gun helped.
Goddess of Blossoms recovered. Super reactor output nominal.
Brilliant.
Oh, great.
Let's take her home.
Operation 001 complete. Flight path clear. Virgin Victory returning Goddess of Blossoms to original position. Red, prepare for laser teleportation.
Roger.
Bro, what's up with the kid? He's a student in my class. His name is
Oh,
Luca.
the plot thickens.
I hate them!
Oh, shut up, you. Alright, well. Took a few hits in that, and the time wasn't great. Because of a weird system that didn't really play. I'll take silver, all things considered. So, the time I got the consolation prize version of that. I mean, 12 minutes though. Like, I don't really know what else you could have done there. Like, do the shooting section a little faster, and just that one loop we had to do again because the shield didn't come into play. That was weird. That feels like a glitch that wasn't supposed to happen, but
101.
I'm glad to have that on film, at least. So that was the first boss. Overall, not bad. I'm glad I did a little practice. I'm not going to do too much playing ahead, because I want to kind of just go through this naturally, but for the bosses, I want to show them off as best I can. I think I did pretty well. I think we showed off almost every like permutation of that that could really occur, because like some of those like QTE sections wouldn't actually appear depending on how you go through the game. And if you go through the game at the very end and you have all 100 people, you can go through that last section a lot faster. You won't have to worry about Ohrowchee spitting people up, which is pretty helpful. But yeah, that'll do it. Next time we're going to start Operation 002 and just keep right on moving.